Super duper welcome everybody. Thursday and I'm going live. I'm going to teach a very important topic today, that is strategic organic posting. So just let me confirm if we are visible and audible. Let me see. Hmm. Okay, perfect. So yes, super duper welcome. If you're watching this live, you can type hashtag live. If you're watching this replay, you can type hashtag replay. So I'm going live on my Facebook profile, and whatever I'm going to teach you, this is a part of my paid strategy. It's something that I'm teaching my paid clients. It's something that is also in my paid course. You can in my lead generation course. So this is the first strategy, first part of the strategy. So strategic organic posting is all about how you can post something, how you can create your daily post so that you will get more and more inbound leads. That's what we want. So whenever we are posting content on Facebook, I've seen that so many people are consistent with their content, and there are two to three things that we are posting content to build authority, to build to get more reach, more traffic, and third and very important thing is to get leads, to get clients. That's the main aspect. That's why we are posting, that's why we are creating content. So, and some of the messages, some of the people told me that I am posting consistently, still they are not getting leads. So our post has one main important job in the end. They should give us inbound leads. And my general practice is I'm posting 5 to 6 pieces of content every single week, long form, short form. You can visit my profile, you can see. And every single post that I'm creating has a separate framework. And many times there are so many mistakes I've seen people. I have also, I've been there, I've done all the mistakes that you have been doing, only educating your customers. That's not something is going to give you inbound leads. Currently my status is I'm getting 2 to 3 inbound leads every single week by just posting content. This is just one part of my strategy. So this is something, it's like 10 plus more inbound leads monthly, which is also you want. So let's get started. Strategic organic posting is something I'm going to teach you how you can actually create post strategically that will give you inbound leads. So what will happen once you complete this lecture is it will help you create content with a proven framework. Very important, very powerful framework. I have learned this from a six-figure coach, which is who is active on LinkedIn, who is a top 10 creator of LinkedIn. So this is 100% working strategy, a very powerful strategy. You can watch this video again and again. I'm not going to remove this from my profile. So it will help you create content with a proven framework. It will help you pull more quality leads. That's very important. You will have inbound leads in your inbox. That's my promise. Third, it will help you communicate your offers without being salesy with your ideal customers. So that's more important. In the end, weekly you're going to post some, you're going to put some offers out there. So this is my business and this is my offer, and you should not look salesy. It should be smooth so that people will actually dive in your inbox and ask for, what is that offer and how we can go ahead. This is something that you want. This is something that my ideal customers want. So let's get started. So your cheat code to create Facebook content that generate leads to your inbox. Let me just confirm if you are audible again, so that sometimes this technical stuff. Hmm. Okay, perfect. So your cheat code to create Facebook content that generate leads to your inbox, right? So before we begin exploring practical and actionable examples, it's essential to understand some key concepts related to creating lead generating content. We are talking especially about lead generating content. We are not talking about building a brand. We are not talking about moving and getting more engagement and getting more reach and getting more traffic. We are talking about lead generation content, right? So this concept will provide a theoretical foundation which is missing in almost 90-95% of my prospects, and guide you throughout the process. Okay, so take time, have your pen paper ready, and you can watch this video again and again, of course. So ready? Let's go. So first thing is describe that one person. Now what we are doing, there are 5 steps. What we are going to do in these 5 steps is I'm going to give you a 30,000 feet view of what you have to do before you are going to, just write that post. 30,000 feet view of where you stand right now and what to do before writing a post. So you have to, whenever you're going to write a post, you have to write that post, taking that one person, one customer in mind. So that your whenever also we talk in front of 100 people, how we talk, how these expert perform in front of 100,000 people, they think there is only one person, assuming that we are talking with only one person. That's the secret. Same way, you have to write in a way that you're talking with one person. So describe that one person and just answer these questions, so that you will have more clarity. You should have just awareness of your ideal customers. Who are they? What is their top problem? Who are they means literally who are they? I mean, people are not clear on ideal customers, and I have taken, I think, 2 to 3 lectures on how to identify your ideal customers and who are your ideal customers. So you just define your ideal customer and have the whole profile ready. Who are they? Who are that one person? And what is their top problem? I just want you to understand the one top problem, not other 100, 100 problems. One top problem is good. And last thing is, what are they doing to solve that problem? Their current practices is something that is not bringing them results. So once you're clear with what is their problem and what they are doing, you can actually provide a solution. Look, what this is what you are doing, and this is my solution, and that you can actually frame inside your content, right? Second step is write out their biggest frustration. We'll also talk about examples. So what is keeping them awake at night? Whenever I'm reading content on Facebook, I'm talking about only Facebook, not LinkedIn. So whenever I'm, going through and doing research and reading content on Facebook, I do not get hooked. I do not get, engaged with. Hardly someone is actually talking about the top frustration of their ideal customers. So I have clients in fitness industry, I have clients in business industry, I have clients in product industry, I have clients in, you can say, what is the industry, food and restaurant industry. So when I'm reading that content, I'm not getting hooked, and that content is not actually talking about the most burning problem of their customers, which is also, even funnel builders, if you can say, content writers, copywriters, they are not talking about the, the biggest burning question, biggest burning problem of their ideal customers, because they are not clear on this part. Even though if you just post educating post every single day for next 3 years, you're not going to get clients, or you'll hardly get clients. Education is only one part of creating content. There are different parts of creating content, and I'll tell you as we go ahead. Number three is paint their ideal future. This is the most missing part I have seen when I read and when I do research. What does life look like after working with you? Now, let's take an example of a funnel builder. Funnel builders I've seen, I'm reading all the posts. They are just educating. They're just educating why funnel is important. This is funnel. This is sales funnel. This is XYZ funnel, and this is what my funnel can do. But actually, what you have to talk about in your post is, what does life looks like after working with you, after they buy your service, how their life is going to change, and what will they get step by step. You have to explain that. You have to show them their ideal future, so that people will actually, because people are saying, I've also read that post that you are not buying the product, you are buying the result, and still they same person will market their product. This is not going to happen. This should not happen. It's like irony and hypocrisy. So number three is paint their ideal future. Number four is write out the plan. Now, what is the plan? How are you going to solve that problem from point A to point Z? You should have all the steps, and you have to mention, not of course all the steps, you have to mention some of the steps, so that people will get clarity about where they stand and how you are going to actually help them from point A to B to C to D to E to F till Z. Then what are the steps to solve that problem? All steps you have to write down, and different posts, different steps. And next, last is call to action. So many people are not giving call to action, or so many people are giving very less call to action. So what's the one action you want them to take in that particular post is something that you have to give call to action. We'll talk about call to action as we will go in example. Let's take the example. An example is, This is my example. Okay, I'm a lead generation, I'm a business coach and I'm into lead generation. So my example is who, an online coach. Okay, we are answering these 5 steps. Okay, describe the person, writing biggest frustration, painting the ideal future, write out the plan, and call to action. My example, I'm a business coach, I'm promising leads, I'm promising clients. Who is my ideal customer? My ideal customer is an online coach with a 4-figure offer. That means from 1000 to 9000 they have an offer, and who is unable to generate leads through Facebook. Simple. Frustration is their biggest frustration. My ideal customer's biggest frustration is spending 3+ hours per day on Facebook with zero leads at the end of the day. This is actually a frustration because 3+4+ hours they are just doing all the practices, but they are not booking, they're not getting any leads. Forget about booking calls, which is another step. Next is ideal future. Now I have to tell my ideal customers that what the future will look like if they just buy my services. I will bring them in a situation where a strategy fills their inbox with leads. Not only one, there are dozens of strategies that can give them leads. So that is what I'm explaining in my all my posts. We'll talk about which particular post as well. How? We are going to the fourth question. Write out the plan. We have to show people. We have to break down the steps and explain those steps in our content so that people will have more clarity about what they are going to achieve and how they are going to achieve. This is very important. Let me take a sip of water. Meanwhile, you can read this. Now, how I'm going to help my customers to get leads? I help them get there by creating a foundation for them, understanding who their audience is, ideal customer, positioning them as an expert. That's what I'm going to do, and implementing a strategy to get in front of their audience. These are some of the steps I have broken. There are, of course, sub steps and hundreds of people layer inside this as well. This is just for information. So I'm clear on how I'm going to help my customers to reach their goal. This is also very important. And last is call to action. If they want to have my help with this, they should DM me with the word leads. And let's talk about call to action as well. uh, every single post must have different call to action. So let's go to the actual um, post. These are the formats. Let me explain you here. Every single post must have different types of uh, call to action. I have seen people are giving only one type of call to action, like book a call, book a call, book a call. If you go through my Facebook profile and if you just study some of the posts, I have 3 to 4 types of call to action. Some of them are type comment, type leads. Some of them are I'm sending them into my Facebook group. Some of them are I'm sending my into my email list. Some of them I'm telling to book calls. Some of them I'm telling to perform different action. So there are different call to actions for different posts. That's what you have to do. Don't give only one call to action, so that people will not get that much clarity. And our goal is to just get all the customers and put them into one place. That's the funnel. So yes, let me just give you the best framework. Now I have 3 framework. This is framework 1, this is framework 2, this is framework 3. And I'm going to talk only about one framework, that is this, a simple question for you. Now I'm going to jump on the post and I'm going to break down that post. This will give you immense clarity about how I'm writing my post and how you should write your post. Okay. So let me switch my thing to post. Perfect. Okay. Now, this is the post that is around that framework. If you want that framework, you can type in the comment framework and I'll pass that framework as well. So now I will read a whole post and then I'll break that post. Okay. So this framework is very powerful and I have used this in April, I think, to just get more and more bookings for my lead generation challenge that happened in April, I think, or last week of the April. So let me read this framework. Let me read this post. So I've got a simple question for you today. Do you want to use a content strategy that is giving you great attention and good engagement but zero leads? Or a strategy that might not give you engagement but 30 plus leads in your mailing list? Look, fame and engagement is good, but it won't pay your bills. Now it's time to go to the next level. And you might not accept this, but you know that very well. A month from now, I am hosting a challenge where I'm going to reveal my three secret lead generation strategies that helped us get 300 plus leads without sending a single DM. I will drop all my secret trainings, ready to apply cheat sheets, templates, frameworks, etc. So one can implement without thinking and get results quickly. Now we are taking only 50 seats, expected to be full by the weekend. And if you are a coach under 10,000, look, I know my audience. If you are a coach under 10,000 a month and want to be a part of the challenge, then drop yes, and my team will reach out to you. And in the end, I've written it's not free. Okay, but in the real post I've written it's free. So let's break this post. This is interesting. I have got a simple question for you today. Every single post that I'm writing has a framework behind them. Okay, and yeah, I pull my audience attention. What is this? This is a hook actually. I have got a simple question for you today. I pull my audience attention here. Then do, there are 300 to 400 types of hook. I have 400 plus hooks right now, and I'm using 5 to 10 on a repeated basis. Sometimes in my email, sometimes in my post, I'm trying different hooks. So yeah, if you want the hooks as well, just drop in the comment hooks and I will give you the file. Do you want to use a content strategy that is giving you great attention and good engagement but zero leads? Now this statement, what I'm doing in this statement is this sentence. I showed them their current pain, current situation, current failed practices. So what my ideal customers are doing currently, they are posting content every single day. They are getting good engagement, 50 likes, 60 likes, 30 comments, 40 likes, but they are not booking calls, but they are not getting leads. So what I'm mentioning here, do you want to use a content strategy that is giving you great attention? They are getting great attention, good engagement, but zero leads. That's their current situation. Or a strategy that might not give you any engagement, but 30 plus leads in your mailing list. Currently, my situation is my engagement is not high. It's, you can say, almost average engagement. And if you see my engagement on LinkedIn, it's worst, but still my posts are giving me inbound leads till date. My engagement is not high, but I'm getting inbound leads. That's what my content is doing, and right now that's what my ideal customer want. They don't want engagement and all, they just want leads. That's what I showed them what their future looks like in this sentence. And you should know your client's desire for this. Fame and engagement is good, but it won't pay your bills. Now, what I'm doing here, I highlighted the mistake again and painted the pain. They are getting fame, they are getting engagement, but they are not going to get that clients. They are not bringing any leads in the end. It's time to go to the next level, and you might not accept this, but you know that very well. Again, my ideal customers know that they have to change something, they have to take action, but they're not doing this. So I stated an obvious truth which my ideal clients knows, right? Let's go to the next part. A month from now, I'm hosting a challenge where I'm going to reveal my three secret lead generation strategies that helped us get 300 plus leads without sending a single DM. I will drop all my secret trainings, ready to apply cheat sheet, templates, framework, etc. So one can implement without thinking and get results quickly. Now, in this sentence, I showed them the possible solution and let them know that I can help them get away from the current pain, current frustration, and what the future looks like if they enroll inside this 30 days, inside this challenge. Everything is in this sentence. We are taking only 50 seats, expected to be fully full by the weekend. Now, this is urgency, scarcity. I added scarcity, making sure that those who are interested jump in immediately. So we literally took only 50 seats. If you are coach under $10K, now I know my ideal customer and directly speaking with those ideal customer, other people can directly ignore, and that's what you want. When you're writing post, you have to only talk with your ideal customer and not other people. So if you're a coach under $10K month and want to be a part of the challenge, then drop yes and my team will reach out to you. Simple and perfect call to action to my ideal customer. I added a clear call to action. It's not free. Okay, when I added that, it was free. Sometimes I also use this, it's not free. Why this is important? This will filter the unnecessary crowd and people will take your thing more seriously. This is very important. So many free things. I also have given so many things for free. People don't take it seriously. So you have to add something like this. It's not free or something. And if you use this framework, literally, it's pretty simple. And there are lots of different types of posts, lots of ways to write posts. I'm not going to reveal everything here, but this is how I write my posts, and this is why I'm getting inbound leads, and this is how you should write your inbound your post. So this is just one framework. If you want more detail, just comment that framework and I'll pass the lecture. I have whole training explaining like this, explaining everything about how to write post and what are the different types of framework, what are the different types of content that you have to post. Everything is in that lectures. So if you want that, just let me know. And it's 22 minutes almost. So let's stop this lecture because I have another meeting. Okay, yeah. So if you got value, if you want framework, if you want that hook templates, 400 plus hook templates, just comment whatever you want inside the comments, and I'll give all the things to you. Okay. So that's it for today, and happy weekend. Bye bye.